What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. Welcome back to an episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise, episode 7. We are in year 3, year 2. We made the playoffs as a wildcard team, the second wildcard team. This year, I'm expecting more now. We went from 69 wins nice in year 1 to 91 wins in year 2. We lost in the ALDS to the Yankees. So this year, though, we did add Arenado as a free agent. We're going with some youngsters in Armas and Eloy. Bo Bichette's still only 22. Vlad's only 21 still. Eloy's 23. Armas is 21. We got 4 really young guys. Gurriel's 26. Teoscar's 27. I mean, even Arenado's only 28. Belt's probably the oldest at 31. No, Cervelli's 34. Pitching, we got Buehler, Stroman, Reed Foley, Pineda, Hellickson. A really good bullpen. We added Vasquez. I want to make sure. I think we already updated the scouts. So let's get into it now. We're not going to have, I don't think we're going to have our number 1 pick because we signed Arenado. I'm okay with that. So hopefully we can continue to make the playoffs. But I'm hoping more for, our division's stacked. But hey, if we can win the division, that would be nice. We have money to spend too. We have prospects to trade. We don't have a lot of A potential guys. We have Kalenic, a couple others. The guy with the 99 potential. Pedro Strop got traded for Daniel Murphy. Okay. Cubs acquired Daniel Murphy again. Delgadito, that's his name. The guy with the 99 potential. He is untouchable. I take it back. He's not untouchable. If we were able to get Mike Trout for him, we would trade him. So right now, we are 5 games over 500, but we're only 5.5 behind the Yankees. Wild card, we are leading the wild card, so we're at the draft. Let's take a look to see how the team's doing. Bruno's doing pretty well. 270 average. Only 1 home run. He's not going to be a home run guy. 15 stolen bases. 359 on base. 360 slugging. He's not a guy who's going to slug. Now, he had, 15 stolen bases. He's been caught 5 times. So, stolen base percentage was 75%, which is right at the lowest you would want it to be. A WAR of 1.5. That's not too bad. Brandon Belt's only hitting 212. His on-base percentage is 311. So, he's really struggling this year. I still want to keep him at that number 2 spot because he does get on base. Arenado's done really well. He is declining, which is kind of weird, but 294 average, 12 bombs. A little lacking on the power. Even though his slugging percentage is actually almost as high as it was last year. His OPS was higher than it was last year. And that great defense is always valuable. Vlad, 299 average, 15 home runs already in only 61 games. Teoscar, 259, 11 home runs. Cervelli's at 294 with 8. Gurriel's power's there, 7 home runs. His career high is 10, so he's showing some pop. Plays good defense. Eloy, 228 average, 8 home runs, so the power is nice. Kind of the average goes up. Bo Bichette, again, he's also hitting for more power. We're hitting more power this year than we have in the past. But Bo is improving, so that's good. Pitching, Walker Buehler has struggled with a 4 ERA. Stroman's been really good at 3.22. Reed Foley, a 3.92. We kind of hope a little bit better. Pineda's really struggled with a 5.37. Hellickson's been great with a 3.03. Bullpen, Brian Shaw's been awful. He's only pitched 10 innings. Velasquez, our bullpen other than Archie Bradley has been pretty bad. But you know what? We're still doing pretty well for guys who are underachieving, I feel like. But let's go to the draft. So we do have a first round pick. Okay, we don't have our second round pick. But we still have our first round pick, so hopefully we can find a stud there. It's the 24th pick, so it's unlikely. But maybe we just we get a little bit of luck, or we take a guy who is pretty damn good. Okay, so nothing really. Those guys who are green on the bars are 23 and 24 years old, and they're 4 years away. I'm not interested at that at all. There's a starter who's a few years away, but not that well scouted. A first baseman could be an elite hitter with plate discipline and vision. He is 20. He will take a few years. But I kind of like the hitter. That's intriguing. Robbie Nito. Michael Powell, he's 23. This guy's 21. He's a pitcher, but I don't like his stats. I'm going to take that first baseman. He is 20, but I like the fact that he should be an elite contact hitter, elite discipline, vision, above average fielding, a good arm, which is kind of relevant for first baseman. It's nice to have a good arm at first, but it's not really needed. Above average power. We'll take him. He'll take a few years, but we'll see what happens. So we don't have a pick in round 2. We don't have anything there. I mean, this is for for gaining Arenado. I'm okay with that, though. This pitcher's still available. I'll take him here. We'll take him in round 3. He should be a halfway decent pitcher, I feel like. Moving on to round 4 now. Let's see what's available. I'll probably take this guy. He's 18. Herschel Raines. It's kind of a shot in the dark, but we'll see. Somewhat scouted, but not that well scouted. But let's keep going. A closer could be a few years away, but 75 potential. We don't have many good young relievers like coming through the pipeline, so we'll take him. And then round 6, yeah, I'll take Quentin. Why not? And that will be the draft. Hopefully we did well in it. It's not that bad, actually. No, Nito isn't a great 84 potential, but look at like the hitter. Like his fielding's not good. Like his arm's 69, that's nice. But look at 75 contact first right already, 64 vision, 72 discipline, 66 clutch. Like those are pretty good attributes. He, I think, will be a big leaguer. Like he'll be a major league hitter. Takahashi only has 78 potential, so nothing really there. Herschel Raines has 88 potential. He's only 18, a 58 overall. So we'll just let him just continue to develop. Edgar Mosquera, he has an 89 potential. That's not too bad. He's 22. He's only a 62 overall, so it'll take some time, but he might be a big leaguer. And then McCarthy, 78 potential in the last round. It could be worse. We'll fly through this. Peter Hudson, 97 potential. That's a pretty good pick. Are there any 99s? I just like going through these and seeing who the future of this league might be. Like you get like that guy on the Cubs. Okay, this guy, now he's already 22. Joshua Silva. I think this was the guy we could have looked at. We could have taken. He has a 98 potential, but he's already 22. He's only a 53 overall. Does have good speed. I don't know. That's just, we'll see. Roger Haney, 94 potential. He's only 18. And he's a 72 overall. That was a good pick. 97, J.J. Odell. He's a prod. He's only 52 overall, 21 years old. And that's it. All right. So, I mean, our draft wasn't the worst, wasn't the best, but for what we had, I'm okay. We got what? 3 Bs? Yeah, and they're all, 2 of them are high Bs and the 2 high Cs. Yeah. We knew we weren't going to have a ton of picks. But we need to, let's continue, hopefully, to win some games. Marlins interested in trade. Domingo Gomez, who I do like him. He's only 22, B potential, 75 overall. Magnus Sierra. Not a bad center field, but we actually are all set in center field. Anything we need to do is get pitching. I don't want Magnus. I like him, but I'm not giving up like legit pitching prospects I think he is a starting center fielder for a lot of teams. For us, no, he's not. So I don't want Magnus. So stop asking. We just got swept by the Yankees. No, we won game 1. We lost 3 out of 4 of the Yankees, so that's not good. Raul Mondesi got traded for Abraham Ochoa, Jorge Ruiz, and Lazaro Armenteros. All right, so let's go. We'll go a few more days. We'll go to the trade deadline. We're 62-49, 8.5 behind the Yankees. We're 4th in pitching, it says, but I feel like our pitching's not good. I don't know. We are winning the wild card by about, 3 games over the Red Sox. That's the Red Sox, and there's some good teams behind us. So I do want to add to it. Let's take a look at top prospects. What do we have? Just curious. A lot of players have been called up. Let's see. Doug Audito he's really improving. He's now at 17, 62 overall. That might be, Kalenic's probably on it. Yep, there he is. He's at 30. He's a guy who I'm okay with moving. Even though he's already a 68 overall, he actually looks really good. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep him. Reese McGuire, he's 25 years old. I might move him in a trade to get some pitching. And that is it for us. So let's see how the team is doing now. Bruno's only hit 267. His potential is going up. You see that on the top left? A potential is going up, or a win up. What is his potential now? 95, so it went up 1. So that's good. Brandon Belt, 233 average, 12 home runs. But you know what? A 323 on base. I'm still going to stick with him. Arenado, 314 average, 24 home runs. Plays elite defense. Vlad, 274 average. The average is down, but the power is doing really well. It might be his highest slugging percentage. Actually, slugging percentage is down, so it's probably less doubles and triples. Teoscar, 251, 15 home runs. Cervelli's hitting 340. I might have to move him. I'm going to move him to the number 2 spot just because the way he's hitting. If you're hitting 340, yeah. Gurriel's hitting 238 with 11 home runs, but he does play really good defense. So I'm okay with what he's doing. But we might have... I mean, he's cheap for his... He's only a $3 million a year player. Eloy, 220 average. He is improving, though, 13 bombs. Bo Bichette, 259 with 16 home runs. He already has a career high in home runs. He would have a career high in batting average. So that's nice to see for him. Pitching, Buehler is still kind of struggling. Stroman's regressing to the mean. Reed Foley, 374. Pineda's doing a little better. Hellickson's kind of gone down a little bit as well. Bullpen hasn't been crazy good, except for Archie Bradley. I mean, we do have good, like Mark Leader is doing really well in AAA. He's 29 though, but we might let's see what's out there in the trade block. I really want pitching. Taylor Rogers, struggling. Joe Musgrove, 3.62 ERA, has really good walks per 9. I'll go get Joe. They want a catcher. So what is he in the? He's in the final year of the deal. So this is a rental. Now, if I trade Pineda, for one, I want to get rid of that money. I don't want to give up Reese McGuire for a rental. I don't want to do that. But I'll give up other pieces. Prado, I don't want to give up. Tellez, I might. He's 25. They would do that deal. I'll do that trade. Because we got Prado, we got this. I mean, Aguila. I'm not too high on because he's only at 54. But we did draft a guy who I like. But Prado, I do like a lot. I think he'll turn into a good player, even though his contact first left is atrocious. But we get Joe Musgrove, who can really help us out. So let's take a look at our rotation now. And I'm just thinking but there's not really not a ton of bullpen arms out there. Kirby Yates, maybe? He's pitching pretty well. He's in the final year of his deal. I'd give up Mark Leader. We can get something else in this. Could we get... we can get Josh Naylor, maybe? Okay, so we get another first baseman to put in our system. I mean, Leader's 29. He is doing well in AAA. But we get Kirby Yates, who's a legit reliever. Now, what I will do is... Who is going to get the shaft? Probably Ramos. He's actually... I know Vasquez is struggling, but he's a lefty, and I want to have 2 lefties. Brian Shaw might. He was great for us last year. This year, he hasn't pitched great. Nope, Bignani. I might just... I'm actually going to just trade him for whatever we can get. He'll have some value because he's a B potential, but he's going down. Can we get a B potential player back? Yeah, sure. There we go. So now I'll probably move a guy with some stamina to the long man. If not, I'll just put like Danny Barnes there. There we go. And that really helps out our bullpen. So we added pitching. I think the lineup's fine. So what is our budget too? We have money. Now we're going to have a more expensive team because guys are going to start becoming more expensive. Buehler, Reed Foley, Bo Bichette. So yeah, we're going to have to spend some money on them. But I like our team. Hopefully we can hang on and at least get a wild card spot. I doubt we can catch the Yankees. But hey, you never know. They get cold. We were in the division, so we sweep them in a series. We actually are playing them about now. We're 11 games back, or 12 games, 11 and a half back. But we are up on the wild card by 3.5 games over the Rays. Red Sox are out of it. We're now the 4th ranked team, which is pretty nice. We play the Rays right there, so let's go up to that series. Oh crap, we're not doing so hot. Okay, that was a big stretch right there. I think we're gonna be. Yep, we already clinched a wild card spot. The question is, are we going to be we're going to be the number 1 seed, so we're going to have the home field advantage in that wild card game. So that's nice. 92 wins. We had one more win than last year. We're going to play the Angels. That's not too bad. The Yankees were just a wagon, but it just said we were the 4th ranked team. Now we're the 10th ranked team, but that's not bad. 92 wins. We won 91, I believe. What was it last year? So improved a game. Like a prospects, Doug Audito is now at 9, and he's continuing to improve. Let's see, what else do we have? Kalenick's at 28, continuing to improve. And then Reese McGuire's probably the other guy, which I might have gone by him. Or maybe he went off it. He might have gone off it. That's still fine. I mean, we got a big-time prospect in Doug Audito. This dude, when you're only 19, you're that high up, you're probably a very good potential. Let's see how the team did, though. Armas, 254 average, 39 stolen bases, 353 on base, hit 5 home runs. Caught stealing, how many times? 13, so a 75% clip. A WAR 4.1. I mean, he's great speed, good defense, good arm. I mean, bad arm, good reaction. You guys are saying put him in left. I mean, you can have a bad arm in center. I mean, look at Johnny Damon. His power versus left increased by 11, which is nice. Cervelli hit 307 with 23 home runs. That might be like a 5 or a 6 WAR season. A 5.9 WAR season. That's incredible. Nolan Arenado, 319 average, 39 home runs, 389 on base, 608 slugging, OPS basically 1,000 with his elite defense, a 9.7 WAR, which is the highest of his career. Vlad, 270 average, which is the lowest of his career, but the most home runs. His WAR is probably going to be low, 3.9. That's pretty good because he was basically a DH. Teoscar hit 23 home runs, 250 average. Didn't really get on base that much. But another good outfield. His WAR was only 0.5, which I'm kind of shocked because his defense is pretty good. But he's still improving, which is nice. Brandon Belt, 245 average, 17 home runs, did get on base at a 337 clip. His WAR was still 2, which is all right. Gurriel, 234 average. That's pretty. 13 home runs, which was a career high. 0.5 WAR for 3. I mean, he got to have a good year soon. Eloy, 246 average, 22 home runs, not too bad. 22 home runs for the rookie is not too bad. WAR basically 0, but that's all right. And then Bo Bichette, his potential's increasing. He hit 254, which is a career high, 21 home runs, he hit 21 career home runs before this season for his career, so that's nice. Slugging was his career high. Probably his wins above replacement. His WAR was at career high, 2.5, so he had a good year. I'm happy with that. Walker Buehler did struggle this year. A 4.3 ERA. Stroman 4.31. Reed Foley 4.15. Musgrove a 3.81. And then Hellickson a 3.97. Kirby Yates was an all-star. Archie Bradley might have got reliever of the year. Might have. Not too bad. Let's take a look at awards. And then I do want to see that guy on the Cubs. Chris Sale got MVP and Cy Young. Paul DeJong and Robbie Ray got the awards in the National League. We didn't get any awards. Rookie of the Year, Nelly Rodriguez and Jose Marmoloj. I don't know. He's 27 years old. I hope they fix that next year with guys who are like that old to get Rookie of the Year. Unless they're like a guy coming over from like Japan or Cuba. But most of the time, no. Just stop it. All right, before we end the video, let's go to the Cubs. See this guy that it's going to be like, I'm always going to like to see how this guy did just because, that sucks that we passed on him. Rudy Brennan. He's 84 overall now. 265. Wow. Not a good year. They barely played him. 95 games only. Wow. That's weird. They barely played the kid. Who are their outfielders? Hayward, Ian Happ, Almora, Schwarber. They wish they had the DH. Oh well. Well, next episode will be the playoffs, guys. We got to play the Angels. Winner of that game plays the Ace. We don't have to play the Yankees, at least, into the American League Championship Series. So be on the lookout for that episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Please drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you are new. Hopefully we can get that World Series victory in the next episode. I'll see you there, boys. Take it easy. Peace.